Are you looking to upgrade your TV's streaming? From Roku to Google TV to Apple TV, any of these devices can put Netflix, Max, Hulu, and more on your big screen. The best part is that they're mostly really affordable. Here are our favorites. I'll start with the Roku Express 4K Plus. If I could recommend only one streamer to buy, it would be this one. Roku is our favorite streaming system because it's easy to use, has all the apps you could want, and its search results are excellent. The Express 4K Plus offers all the features I want in a streamer, including 4K HDR support for top image quality, and yes, it works with non-4K TVs too. Unlike cheaper Rokus, the remote supports voice searches and can control volume and power on your TV, so you can kick that old TV remote to the curb. And best of all, it's really cheap, normally costing $40 and dipping down to $25 during sales. Next up is the Roku Streaming Stick 4K. Take everything I just said about the Express 4K Plus and put it in stick form. These two have basically the same features and remote, but the Streaming Stick 4K plugs directly into your TV's HDMI port. The Streaming Stick also handles Dolby Vision HDR, but I don't consider that a big deal for most people. The reason I like the Express 4K Plus better is just because the stick usually costs a bit more, but as products, they're functionally identical. My advice, get whichever one is least expensive at the time. Next up is Google's answer to Roku, the Chromecast with Google TV. It's sleeker looking, but since it sits behind your TV, that's not really a big deal. The Google Remote is also nice and modern looking, and just like Roku, it will control your TV. The biggest difference is that Chromecast uses the Google TV streaming system. Just like Roku, it has a ton of apps and 4K HDR support, but I don't like the layout as much. Instead of Roku's simple grid of apps, Google has big images and promotions at the top that you can't control, and its search results aren't as consistently accurate as Roku's. It does have smarter voice support, however, and if you already have Google devices and services, it integrates well with them. Next up is the Apple TV 4K, and if you're looking to spend a little bit more on a streaming device, this is it. It costs 3 or 4 times as much as these Rokus or Chromecast streamers. If you don't mind paying more, however, it's the best choice for Apple fans. The sleek remote has a premium feel and a responsive touchpad, the box itself is a solid chunk instead of a stick, and the menus are simple and clean. But the main thing that sets it apart is integration with Apple's ecosystem. You can use it to play Apple Arcade games on your TV, for example, and stuff like Apple Fitness and Apple Photos work well on TVs too. For most people, however, the Apple TV 4K just isn't worth the money. My final recommendation is the Roku Stream Bar. This is for people who want to upgrade their streaming and their audio experience at the same time. The Stream Bar is a sound bar with Roku built in. It's compact and lacks a subwoofer, so don't expect the same level of sound as larger bars, but for medium-sized and smaller rooms, it sounds big enough, and much, much better than the speakers built into your TV. It does all that 4K HDR streaming goodness found on standard Rokus I mentioned, and also works with Bluetooth audio from your phone. And the pricing is a lot more affordable than many soundbars. So that's a quick look at our favorite streaming devices for 2023. To see any of these choices and more, check out cnet.com, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe.